In this video, I'm going to be giving you 3 of the best training splits you can do to get bigger and stronger. Hey, Ben from BarbellCoalition.com here. When it comes to training, everybody is different in terms of their schedule and how often they're able to get into the gym and train. And people also differ in terms of how their bodies respond to resistance training. And a topic that often comes up to me is, well, I only have X days to train during the week, so how am I supposed to fit everything I need to be doing into that time frame? So I'm going to give you 3 of the best training splits for 3 different training weeks. And make sure you stick around until the end of the video, because for each split, I'm going to give you a free program so you can get right to the gym and start training. The first split is going to be for a 3-day-a-week training schedule. Most people assume that if they're only training 3 days a week, they'll never see any considerable progress, and this just isn't true, especially if you're a beginner. In fact, I always recommend those who are new to resistance training to adopt this training split, which is a push-pull legs split. The reason why I recommend this split to new trainees is because we're placing a heavy emphasis on compound movements, which is exactly how a new lifter should train. So on day 1, we're going to have our push day. This day is going to consist of any upper body pushing movements like a bench press, shoulder press, or any movement where we're pushing against force horizontally or vertically. On day 2, we have our pulling day. On this day, we're placing a heavy emphasis on the back of our body and our big pulling muscles. This is going to be our deadlifts, our rows, our pull-ups, etc. And on day 3, we have legs, where we're doing our squats, Romanian deadlifts, split squats, lunges, calf raises, or any other lower body exercise. And because we're going to be focusing heavy on compound movements with this split, I recommend taking a day in between training sessions to recover. The second split is going to be for a 4-day-a-week training schedule. So now we're looking at a trainee who's now getting a little more intermediate and wants to move their training to 4 days a week. For this type of training week, I recommend an upper body, lower body split. Here's what this will look like. On day 1, we have upper body day with an emphasis on push. So again, this is our bench presses, our shoulder presses, our dips, our push-ups, or any other upper body pushing movement. On day 2, we have lower body with a squat emphasis. So we're going to be picking exercises that involve a great deal of hip flexion and knee flexion. This is your squats, your lunges, your split squats, your step-ups, etc. On day 3, we'll have upper body with a pulling emphasis. So this is going to be our rows and our pull-up movements. And on day 4, we're back to lower body with an emphasis on hamstrings and glutes. So this can be our deadlifts, our Romanian deadlifts, our good mornings, or any other type of hip hinge motion. Our third split is going to be for 5 training days a week. Now, I said earlier in the video that I recommend to new lifters the push-pull leg schedule, but really any new trainee can hop on any of these training splits. The reason why I recommend the 3-day split to new lifters is because 3 days a week is really easy to adopt and stay consistent with, and usually new lifters don't need 5 days of training a week. It's really easy as a new lifter to adopt a 5-day schedule and say you'll be consistent with it, but much harder to actually follow through. So this 5-day split looks pretty similar to our push-pull leg setup, where on day 1 we have push, on day 3 we have pull, and on day 5 we have legs. These 3 days should consist primarily of compound movements, because on the days in between we'll have our higher volume accessory days. One of those accessory days will be our upper body accessory day. We can do things like close grip bench press, rear delt raises, lat pull downs, bicep curls, tricep extensions, or any other movement that works the upper body. And our other accessory day will be our lower body accessory day, where we'll do things like box squats, single leg RDLs, step ups, hamstring curls, or any other lower body movement. So for each of the training splits I just listed, I want to give you a free program so you can get right into the gym and start training. So click the link in the description below, head on over to BarbellCoalition.com, where you can download all 3 programs right now for absolutely free. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for content delivered to you on a weekly basis. If there's any topic you'd like me to cover in future videos, drop me a comment down below. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, website, all that stuff is in the description below. Thank you for watching.